Good with it, y'all. It's coffee on the vid, and this kind of wild, man. Sauce Walker. I mean, I know he's a businessman. He's doing that Adam 22 shit with the porn and the OnlyFans and managing female talent, I believe. And he's all over this social network shit. He was always bragging about the impressions that he would get a month. You know what I mean? It went from the Sauce Twins to Sauce Walker. It was a long road, man, right? But now he's taking jabs or a jab at Pimp C, a Texas legend. As you see, Milk had this content of. He said, "Damn, Sauce Walker, you dissing a Texas legend like that?" And I don't know what it was said to because Jude, what the discussion was that this dude was commenting that Sauce Walker responded to, right? He just said Pimp C would call it homo-actual, right? And we know Pimp was calling a lot of shit GAY and fluck all this rainbow shit that he saw coming into hip hop way back then. That's why I always say, man, if Pimp C was alive, the game would be wild different. I think, like, imagine if he had a podcast or a platform in this content space the way shit is now, man. Pimp C stood on his words, and there's a lot of conspiracies, theories about what happened with his death and all that, man. But check it out. Sauce Walker said to that. He said, Pimp C is not on my level at nothing in ism. So he's talking about actually like pimping, I guess, right? He said Pimp C was a dope boy, actually, not even an actual 16 at all, if we being truthful. So with the ism, I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I don't know all about that world or whatever, but this is going to just strike a lot of people, regardless if they're talking about the ism. Um, you know, like it's just still a hip hop legend that's respected and loved and not here anymore. And I don't know. I bet you a lot of people are gonna be like, man, this dude's crazy for that one. Let's see what people are saying about it with this ism shit. I didn't know that Sauce Walker, that was his forte. I don't really fluck with his music like that or whatever. I was never the biggest fan, but like I said, I know he's doing his only fan shit and all that. Sauce gotta sit this one out. Pimp C was just a name. Let me see dudes trying to stay relevant. This dude loved to talk, bro, and Pimp we trust. So people are not feeling it. They're like, yo, this man done bumped his head. Yo, that ism shit, it get you a human trafficking charge. And there's a lot of weird shit that goes on in that world. Like, straight up, I don't want to say I don't respect it. Like, if a female is a grown woman, consenting adults, and she wants to sell the box or whatever, I never understood why. I mean, I guess for safety is what they need the PIMP for or whatever. But there's a lot of weirdo shit that goes down in that world, man, where people are preying on the weak and violating people that are underage, like a lot of sick, twisted shit, if you ask me, straight up. So Pimpin' Ken was lying on Pimp C then? Let's see what someone says about that. Pimp C was rapping about Pimpin' Ken's life. Ken said it in an interview, with all due respect. Respect, I ain't even peeped that one. So I didn't know that. Pimp C was rapping about Pimpin' Ken's life. We wouldn't be the first time a lot of rappers, like, the rhymes is just the rhymes. But like Pimp C, when it comes to the hip hop shit, the way he spoke his mind and just stood on business, and the way he expressed himself was like really something else, man. Like I said, remember he was like, this Jeezy shit, man, Mr. 17.5, like, fuck out of here. We know you're lying with that. These big old dinner plate chains and shit. That shit is goofy. Like, he was going off. This dude says he not lying, and he just saying he really playing in a game. The late great Chad Butler rapped about in the 80s. All the rappers had costumes and gimmicks. Pimp C came up in that era. He took on the pimp persona and ran with it. Pimp was great. Sauce know it. But he real stomped down ism, you dig? We all love milk, but don't try to stir the Texas pot. That feel like something Adam would do. So damn, this dude said milk is on some 22 stir or the 16, whatever you want to call them type shit on this post. But I don't know, like I said, with all this ism and just this and that, just on like some hip hop shit, a lot of people are just gonna see this and be like, yo, why did he speak down on a late great Pimp? You know what I mean? But again, let me know what you think about it all. This dude says we all know Pimp C wasn't a pimp. He hustled it. Into yayo numbers. You would think I was lying. Pimp and Ken said Pimp C was the real deal Holyfield. So people are debating that, whether he was rapping about his life or he was for real about the ism. Like, I don't know. Everyone tap in. Let me know what you know as your opinion and thoughts about all this. Sauce is a porn star, so what are we debating here? So that's what I'm saying. I don't fuck with Sauce Walker's music like that, and just really is get down. Like, I mean, I get it. At the end of the day, in this blogosphere shit now, right? People gotta go viral. They gotta get to the bag. But like Sauce was doing a lot of wild shit to go viral way back, over and over. Like, and to me, sometimes it came off as goofy as fuck, if you ask me. But that's just me. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, is that what he claimed, that he was on some ism shit, or is he strictly talking about this porno world and managing female talent? Is that the legal form of ism or what? Like, there's so many questions here like that. We'll read these last bit of comments and then we'll close this one out. But once again, y'all, everyone tap in, chime in. This is a crazy situation here. Someone said, hold up, screw. Now we not gonna partake in no Pimp C defamation. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people's just gonna see that and say, hold the fuck up. How dare he speak on Pimp? And then the fact that he's from Texas, it just comes off as crazy, right? This dude says, I thought everyone knew Pimp C wasn't no P, just a fantasy rapper who made dope beats, could sing, and just made up ish in his raps like most rappers from his era. And then this dude, the Black is 310, he says he was probably on some Snoop Dogg shit and dipped his toes in the game after he was rich and famous. So there you have it, man. Again, I don't know what the original comment came from. That dude was saying Pimp C would call it HOMO, actual. But man, it's just wild to see someone from Texas speak of Pimp in that way. I'm not saying he's straight shitting on him, but I don't know, man. There's this whole ism elements and Pimp C, was he really pimping or not? Like, so many questions here. So let's get the debate and discussion going in the comments. Subscribe to the channel for future updates, and I look forward to talking to y'all on mine. Peace.